Welcome back to another video, and tonight we are looking at Oracle stock because there is some big news coming out regarding Oracle and TikTok. I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know in this video. If that's going to sound good to you guys, please do leave a like and also subscribe. You can see here we are now on 82 subscribers. We've even gone up one recently, so I would appreciate it so much if you could be the 83rd or 84th or any number after that. Please get us to 100 by tomorrow. I would appreciate it so much if we could get to 100 by tomorrow. That's a 3-digit number, and the more people that this video reaches, the more people I can help. Now obviously I am not a financial advisor, so I can't actually promise that this is going to happen, but we are going to be looking at some reasons why Oracle stock might go up in the future and why it might be a good investment to make. So when we look at the Oracle stock, we can see that we are actually up in the green today. It looks like we are slightly down from here, but we have basically moved a little bit down from there. Overall, we've started off on a positive note. When we look out at the 5-day, we can see here we've had some pumps in the price of the stock here. We had a big pump from around 56 to 60, and then we had another pump here after we saw a sell-off from the price around 57 all the way up to 60 once again. So looking at some price action, we can see basically sell-offs happened at $60, and we're going to be looking at some reasons why. So obviously from this sell-off, we actually saw a slight bounce back here. So that's where we were at. Then we saw a new high and a low after that, and then a slightly even lower low, and ever since then we are starting to bounce back up to the green side. But when we look over a longer period of time at Oracle, we can see this is quite a stable stock. I think going out to the 6 month will prove this a bit more. Obviously being a technology stock, when we look at 6 months, a lot of technology stocks have actually popped over the past 6 months. We can see Oracle stock is actually a little bit more stable. It's a very stable company in my opinion, and this is basically shown here. They've got quite a large market cap of 184 billion. It's just one of those stable standard companies which is going to grow slightly over a longer period of time. However, this could be a great time to take profits with Oracle stock and time to make a little bit of money. So the reason why is because I'm going to be talking about this deal which Oracle has with TikTok. So as we can see on this BBC News article, if you want to know which source I'm using, TikTok, Oracle confirms being the picked buyer by ByteDance to be the app's partner. So what is going to happen here? Obviously, you can check out this BBC article by yourself if you want to, but just to quickly skim over it, we're going to be looking at it and we're going to be saying what this means. So basically, Trump wants to ban TikTok, which is obviously the Chinese app, because they are basically not going to be working with those anymore, and they think that it's going to be used for espionage and spying and things like that. So we can understand how this one's going to work. You can quickly just skim over this whilst you are watching the video as well. But yeah, so basically to keep the company open in the United States, Trump wants this to be run by a US company. So obviously, as the title basically shows, Oracle has been the company confirmed to do this. So there's been a lot of speculation about which company it's actually going to be. There was rumors, I think, earlier this month saying it's going to be Microsoft, and then a few other companies which it could have been, maybe things like Facebook, fair enough. But actually, we can see here is Oracle. So just to quickly gloss over what TikTok is if you don't already know. TikTok is basically a Chinese app. It's kind of like a social media network, as this article here from socialpubli.com says. TikTok is a young social network. Its main audience, according to data from the social network it's found, is between 18 and 24 years old, and there's actually probably a few people younger than that on there. So basically you can watch the short videos of people doing things, and this is actually quite a useful market in the sense that it actually turns over quite a lot of revenue. So let's just look at some of the revenue figures from TikTok and why this could make Oracle stock shoot up to the moon. So please do watch all the way through to the end, and we're going to be going over those reasons right now. The honest reason why Oracle stock could pop becomes a little bit more clear when we look at TikTok's revenue. So this would have a long-term effect on this one. So TikTok is one of those things where it's basically come onto the system quite recently. I mean, TikTok's not really been out for too long, but as soon as it came out, it obviously popped up. If you've not heard of it, I'm sure you probably have. Obviously, if you've not, then you can do a little bit more research onto this one. But basically, TikTok owner ByteDance reportedly made a profit of 3 billion on 17 billion of revenue last year. So obviously 3 billion, which is not bad. This is apparently more than doubled its revenues from 7.4 billion in 2018 to 17 billion in 2019. And obviously that's 2019. This year is 2020, and the stock has absolutely shot up more, I will say. Obviously, earning figures not out yet. One thing to consider though, this app actually has been banned in a few countries like India earlier in the year. India, is rather a large country, so that's one thing to consider, because obviously that's a large population which has been taken away from the app. One thing to consider there. However, this is basically generally an app which is growing at an exponential rate. And obviously, when we look at Oracle as a company itself. To make an extra 3 billion would increase the market cap, and basically just to add a lot more money like this and a lot more popularity to the company would obviously increase the stock. As the company makes more money, the stock will obviously go up, and this is just to be expected, and that is why Oracle stock could basically pop with the news from TikTok. So Oracle stock could potentially be one to watch out for. I don't know what you guys think to this one. I just thought I'd give you some reasoning on why it's going to happen and what is happening with the TikTok thing, and why Oracle stock is obviously going up because of that. A lot of the hype is what's driving it up now, but in the future this stock could actually shoot up, one, because of the hype, and two, when TikTok actually comes in and the revenue from TikTok actually comes in. So we're going to have to do an update video on this one in the future and see how things actually play out. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, I will see you in the next one. Please do check out any of the ones on screen right now. See you then, goodbye.